Okay, I will present about how to utilize Web 2.0 in the classroom. But first, I will explain why Web 2.0 in education. Web 2.0 describes World Wide Web sites that use technology beyond the static pages of earlier websites. In education, Web 2.0's technologies can provide students with more engagement through greater customization and choice of topics, and less distraction from their peers. Web 2.0 tools are needed in the classroom to prepare both students and teachers for the shift in learning. By allowing students to use the technology tools of Web 2.0, teachers are giving students the opportunity to share what they learn with peers. Web 2.0 calls for major shift in the way education is provided for students. One of the biggest shifts that Will Richardson points out in his book, blogs, wikis, podcasts, and other powerful web tools for classroom is the fact that education should be collaboratively constructed. This means that students in a Web 2.0 classroom are expected to collaborate with their peers. By making the shift to a Web 2.0 classroom, teachers are creating a more open atmosphere where students are expected to stay engaged and participate in class discussion. In fact, there are many ways for educators to use Web 2.0 technologies in their classroom. Technological tools from Web 2.0 can support teachers in learning process. First, tools that create or support a virtual learning environment. Second, tools that support communication and cultivate relationships. And third, resources to support teaching and learning. Fourth, tools enabling students to create artifacts representing what they are learning. These tools shows potential to transform many aspects of teaching when Web 2.0 teachers are thoughtful about how they use the tools and they are blended with careful instructional designs. Mm, First, innovative teachers are using the network nature and ease of Web 2.0 to create virtual extensions of their classroom. Second, the Web 2.0 tools that teachers are selecting are very easy to use, and this ease of use appears to be a key factor in the decision to use any individual tool. Third, educators are using Web 2.0 tools to promote new avenues of communication among teachers, students, and the community in ways that can strengthen the community of learners. Fourth, as the network nature of Web 2.0 begins to blur our traditional boundaries between school or home, public or private, or youth or adult culture, it presents an emerging challenge. Here's the picture about Web 2.0 applications in every levels of Bloom's revised taxonomy, assembled by Katie Schrock. In creating level, there's Vite with video, Prezi, screencast, and in evaluating level, there is Blogger, Google Groups, Google Plus. In analyzing level, there is SurveyMonkey, Google Docs, Zoo Creator, Flisty, and in applying level, there's Pipes, Podomatic, and in understanding level, there is Digo, Google Reader, Google Advanced Search, and last in remembering level, there is Wordle, Digo, Google, and Photobabble. There are so many tools that teachers can be used in the classroom learning. In my presentation, I choose one from every level to explain in this presentation. In creating level, I chose Prezi. Prezi is a cloud-based SaaS presentation software and storytelling tools for presenting ideas on a virtual canvas. The product employs a zooming, user interface or GUI, which allows users to zoom in and out of their presentation media and allows users to display and navigate through information within a 2.0D or parallax 3D space on the z-axis. Prezi can be used by teachers and students to collaborate on presentation with multiple users, having access and the ability to edit the same presentation, and to allow students to construct and present their knowledge in different learning styles. The product is also being used in e-learning and edutainment. However, note that Prezi is considered by Web2 Access to be an inaccessible service. Education have been advised that Prezi is not ADA/508 compliant and that an accessible PowerPoint version of the presentation should be provided online for students where Prezi has been used. In evaluating level, I choose Blogger. A blog, a translation of the expression weblog, is a discussion or information site published on the World Wide Web and consisting of discrete entries, posts, typically displayed in reverse chronological order. The most recent post appears first. In education, blogs can be used as instructional resources. These blogs are referred to as edublogs. In analyzing level, I choose Google Docs. Google Docs is productivity apps that let you create different kinds of online documents, work on them in real time with other people, and store them in your Google Drive online, all for free. You can access the documents, spreadsheets, and presentations you create from any computer anywhere in the world. There's even some work you can do without a learning connection. This guide will give you a quick overview of the many things that you can do with Google Docs. In applying level, I choose Podomatic. Podomatic is a website specialist in the creation of tools and services that enable users to easily find, create, distribute, promote, and listen to both audio and video podcasts. In understanding level, I choose Feedly. Feedly is a news aggregator application for various web, browser, and mobile devices running iOS and Android. Also available as a cloud-based service. It compiles news feeds from a variety of online sources for the users to customize and share with others. There is an extensions available for numerous web browsers including Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Feedly integrates into the web browser, appearing a clickable icon that redirects the user to their Feedly page, where all of the news feeds are found. The browser extension suits a minimalistic yet customizable interface that is stylish as an actual magazine. Preference of RSS feeds. The, the interface itself can be altered based on layout, color, and categorization of articles based on sources likes and those referred to by other users. Any article can then be shared using email, Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, Twitter, and a variety of other services. As of June 19, 2013, Feedly Cloud negated the requirement for a web browser extension allowing all browsers to access the site. And in remembering level, I just Photobabble. Photobubble is a software company that provides photo and audio powered social marketing solution for business, brands, and non-profits. Photobubble's integrated application suites help organizations attract and engage audiences across web, mobile, and social network. Okay, that's all about my presentation about Web 2.0 in education. Thank you for watching and bye.